Daylight savings time, man. Whew. I bet there's at least a couple of you that are have woken up today, and it's like, even though we know it's coming, like we're well prepared that daylight savings time is coming, we're still not 100% prepared. Like, you wake up, you feel weird because there's like an extra hour, and yeah, it's just kind of strange, right? So yeah, I just woke up actually. I'm recording this at almost 8 a.m. on Sunday, November 3rd. This is day 3 of 30, the GCP dailies. I'm wondering if there's a time where, like, by the time we get to like day, I don't know, 15 or 16, like, is this going to feel normal? I haven't made up my mind yet on that. Like, I don't know, like, where my head's at on that. I don't know if it's going to become something that I'm just like, oh my God, I can't live without podcasting daily. By the time this whole challenge is all said and done, or maybe it's a one and done as far as, this month, and we're over. I don't know. We'll find out by the time it's over. I'm really not sure yet. But yeah, we'll see. I know I probably sound like congested as all hell. This is what I deal with like every day when I wake up, because like when you guys hear me on the podcast, I'm recording these like always like after I've woken up. Like the first daily was like 2.5 hours after I'd woken up, and so like I was like alert, was ready to go. Let's dominate this freaking day. Let's go. And then, like, the weekly podcasts are recorded in the evening. So, all this congestion. I don't know how many of you actually like wake up with congestion every day. That is something that I deal with on a daily basis, and it's a process where I've just got to flush out all this crap. I'm blowing my nose constantly. I'm trying to cough up this crap. And it really sucks. So like I'm actually recording a podcast later today, and I know that my voice is going to sound drastically different. It's just how it works. So I don't know. It's weird. I just wonder how many of you guys actually, how many of you guys actually go through that? Maybe I'm the only crazy one. Somehow I doubt that. But yeah, I was up late. I was watching the UFC fight, Nate Diaz, Jorge Masvidal for the baddest motherfucker championship. And it ended with a doctor's stoppage just after the third round. Masvidal basically, he was dominating the fight, and he busted up Diaz something fierce. His eyebrow was hanging off of his face, and he still wanted to go, and that should show you like just how tough Diaz is, and he just wants to keep going. And so it was fun. I had one of my best friends over with his girl, and we were just hanging out watching the fight. And this is kind of an interesting weekend for me because I'm actually off Monday, and I'm not off too many Mondays in a year, but sometimes I will be off just for random reasons. But this Monday is a little bit different, and I just wanted to kind of just share this because I'm a little scared about it. But I'm going to the doctor on Monday. I want to say it's been probably like a couple weeks since I noticed it, and I think that I'm almost certain it's been going on longer than this because I've just always had bad knees in general. But it sounds to me like my left knee is squeaking, which if you think about it, it's like a bone on bone kind of deal. And that's terrifying to me. As somebody who has gone his entire life under the subscribed thought of, I don't need to go to the doctor unless like I am really broken and something needs to be fixed. And my family and friends have always said, dude, you just got to go to the doctor and get checkups and see kind of where you're at. I'm like, nah, I'm good. So this is where we're at. It's squeaking, and now I need to go. And see what is going on with it. So that is, it's scary because like, I don't know if they have to, operate on it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even, the funny thing is that other than just like some general arthritis, which I've kind of like learned to deal with, I'm not really in any pain. It's not like I walk around every day and there's like just all this pain and I can't handle, like, I feel fine. Other than a little bit of arthritis. And, my fear is that they're going to say, look, we need to cut you open. We need to do X, Y, and Z. And you're going to be off that knee for X amount of weeks. And I mean, that freaks me out because the thought of, kind of getting out of my normal daily grind is really freaking frightening to me. Because I just don't know like how I'm gonna, process all that. Because I'm in a spot right now, and if I'm going to be just as honest as possible, I'm in a spot right now where, my exercise is really good. My food needs a lot of work. And I've got my food kind of under to like sort of like a controllable state. Like during the week, I'm really good with it. During the weekends, it's not as great. I mean, it is a far cry from what it was 3-4 years ago. But I can acknowledge that it does need some work, and because I'm stubborn at times and because I'm very picky with what I eat all the time, the worry is that, if they have to do some sort of a surgery and I'm not able to work out for a number of weeks, that somehow, this is the fear that we all go through. At one time, you feel like you're just going to balloon right up, and that scares the shit out of me because I finally got to a point where like I know the amount of workout I need to do for what I'm eating to not move at all, and kind of stay put. And for right now, I'm okay with where I'm at, but I definitely don't want to be, trailing north, at a high rate of speed. And I know it's not gonna be like overnight, but I could imagine that if they have to do surgery, what a month's, if I'm out for like a month, what that's gonna look like. And so that scares me. So we'll see. Maybe it'll get me to a point like if, because I always assume the worst and then it's not as bad. It's nowhere near as bad. So I'm hoping that that's the case, but maybe if it is the worst, it'll just scare me straight. It's like, look, dude, you can't, be doing the bullshit that you've been doing. It'll force me to take a long, hard look at, like what I'm eating and all that stuff and make a change with it. But I mean, I'm really proud of how far I've come. I can recognize that I still need a lot of work, but I'm so damn proud of where I've come with it. In the sense of, I'm not at the drive-through 5 days a week, ordering multiple, 2-3 sandwiches and desserts every single day. Like that is such a, when you look at like your progress over the long haul, and you might look and say, well, I haven't lost as much weight and all that stuff. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. But like, when you look at like the changes that you've made so far, even if you're not 100%, because a lot of us is never going to be like 100% where we want to be right now. But like, if you look at like how far you've come and the amount of changes that you made in that time frame, I think you'd be pretty damn shocked. Like, holy crap, dude, I actually like, man, I used to eat like 3 or 4 burgers every single day, and I don't do that anymore. And so I truly believe that it's if somehow I can get my weekend under better control, I think that I'll be better over the long haul, and I'll probably be in a spot where, it'll come off slowly, and I'll be okay with that. But I just have to figure that process out, because it's like once I get to the weekend, I'm like, all right, let's party, and it's just where I'm at, and that's a real honest look at it. And during the week, I know I'm pretty good. If I could get some of these dinners eaten a little bit earlier, I think I'll be even better. But right now, expecting my family to make a drastic change with me is probably not going to happen, and that's okay. If I can get the weekends under control, then I think that I'll be in a far better position than I am right now. And I think just looking at the data, because I track everything now, just kind of looking where everything's at, I think, I'm going to be in a really great spot. So there you go. That's my Sunday. I'm getting ready to go pay some bills and chill out today. I got laundry, and then I got a podcast this afternoon, and that's it. So I'm going to get the hell out of here. I hope you guys, if you're catching this early on a Sunday, I hope you guys really enjoy it. I hope you enjoy your Sunday. If you listen to this, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll be back tomorrow with another podcast. Let's see, what can we do? If you make it this far in the podcast, let's make this funny. Put like a health emoji in my DM, like a doctor or a nurse or an ambulance or something. Like, put one of those in the DM or something, and then I'll know you're here and you're hearing me. All right, cool. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you for listening. Bye.